last play, and anything near him. I mean, his focus and concentration and timing to catch the ball is outstanding. And we saw that again today. He made a big play on a key situation, and the two of them hooked up. So, it's a great sign. Now we need to see that, every single week when we play against the quality competition that we're going to face.
Jeff Mason's that's the guy you talked about, pretty much going back to spring. It seems like he's really taken on, become a factor, let's say, an impact guy already.
Yeah, here's a young man that was a high school quarterback. And we told him we thought that there was a future with him playing the tight end position for us. And, he spent a lot of time with Coach DeVal last fall, all this entire offseason. He's gotten a lot stronger. He has a better grasp of the offense. And, he's a big target. So it's nice to see that big guy in the middle of the field. And, and he's got great awareness of where the defenders are. And you can see him just, he slightly moves a little bit to the inside of the hash, outside the hash. And he came up big again today. So, it's nice to see the growth of our young players and really add to the dynamics of our offense at this point.
Would you say him and Gordon are like 1A and 1B? I mean, situationally, depending where they would factor on the depth chart?
Well, I look at all of them as being guys that we're going to get on the field. So, as I've said many times, I want to play all the good ones, and if you get a lot of good ones, play them all. And we have to find a way to get all these young men an opportunity to get out there and make plays for our offense, to continue to put ourselves in the scoring position. And that's what we did today. Mason did it, Nuts did it, and then we were able to hand the ball off the boat, and we were able to punch it in for a nice score early in this scrimmage.
Are you starving Khalil? Just not giving him any meat until you play Ohio State, or what?
No, he's right on track to what he needs to do. And, obviously at this point we need everybody out here. And I think our other guys have benefited greatly from the fact that we have a philosophy here. It's called the next bowling philosophy, and it shows a tremendous amount of responsibility for those other guys to come out there, and they're getting some chances to get their reps and their chances to show our coaching staff what they're capable of doing. And you got to be prepared for all scenarios, whether it's a player that goes down, regardless. And I think our kids embrace that mentality, and I think I saw it again out here today, how many guys stepped in. You saw a lot of young players, a lot of players that we haven't seen out here that got their chance. And that's why I spent a little bit more time with our threes to give them a chance, because I wanted to get a nice shot of what they're, what they know, what they're comfortable with. And so we could see maybe some of these young guys really helping us out with the depth and the development of our offense and defense, and probably give us a chance to see those kids in some special teams areas.
It's a variety of formations today, like we've been seeing throughout camp, but it seemed like the emphasis today with the offense was on execution, just close to the ball. Kind of, I don't want to say vanilla, but, because we did see a lot of different looks, but vanilla in terms of, let's just execute the basics.
Yeah, let's get after the fundamentals. I told them that. We talk a lot about, our defense pursuing the ball, our offense finishing, just aligning correctly and understanding your assignments and getting after it to the echo of the whistle, and, not get too fancy by, out scheming each other from that standpoint. Just seeing good, old-fashioned, sound fundamental football, blocking, tackling, throwing, catching, and we saw that today. And guys hustling to the ball. We put a little bit of time in some of our pressure packages. I thought our defense did a nice job, putting pressure on our quarterbacks, and then we also saw the fact that we were able to make some big plays against some of the pressure. So it's a give and take. As a head coach, you're never happy. You're never happy with that first scrimmage. But at the end of the day, as long as we're healthy and our kids feel good, and they came off this field feeling good about putting a good full weeks of work into our first week of camp.